G'day, Saints. I'm Logan Newberry.
And I'm Eli Schrader. Welcome to this week's production of Saints Weekly.
Stuco applications are right around the corner.
Landon is here to tell us more.
Stuco is a very prestigious position at OCS High School, and many are eyeing the spot. One student has been going above and beyond with heroic acts. Junior Mason Lopez has some plans for this election.
I think I'm going to run for president and, start running the school the way I think it should be ran. So I'm going to become like a dictator.
But Mason will have some competition because Chad Inlow is also running for some form of office.
I'm currently undecided, but there's a chance that I will be putting my hat in the ring for that, yes.
I heard Mason Lopez is running for that. Would you say you're worried?
Nah, I'm not worried about Mason.
Thank you.
Yep.
Now, let's talk to some less likely candidates. Stuco?
No, I hate Stuco. Why does it exist?
Are you sure? It's a really integral part of OCS culture.
Is it going to get me to OU?
Maybe.
I don't think so. I got a 4.0 GPA. I got a 36 on the ACT. Stuco is not going to help me.
Prove it.
It's in my backpack right now. The results, I promise. I promise.
All right, we'll choose to believe you on that one.
All right, bet.
I am
What spot?
president.
I heard Mason Lopez is running for that spot.
I'll beat him.
You sure?
Positive.
But he's campaigning like really well.
My campaign is better.
He put Ice Spice on his posters.
I spy.
Next year.
I'm already on Stuco next year. I'm BOE, so I'm like one of the top two.
I heard Mason Lopez is running for that spot.
Mason Lopez is running for Stuco?
Would you say you're worried? No, for that spot, for BOE.
Oh, yeah, no, go for it.
Are you scared he's going to win?
Well, I mean, there's 7 spots on BOE. There's a lot of people running, though.
But he's running for yours.
He can't run for mine.
He already said he was going to.
He can't run for mine. I'm already in it.
I wish it didn't work that way, but he is.
Well, then good luck, Mason.
All right, we'll tell him that.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Wow, that's a lot of competitors. This is going to be a fun one to see how it plays out. Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Landon Hahn.
Thanks, Landon.
Hey Logan, did you know that there's a library in our school?
Nope, I had no idea.
Well, Kyle exposed the secrets of the library.
Most people know it as the media center, but it's also our school library. Sometimes printing is the only reason why students show up to the library.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Go. I support the month, but I don't really go to read at all. The only time I go to the media center is to print something off.
Other students go for their academic purposes.
Every day, I love bettering my intellect and pursuing my academic prowess in the OCS library.
The library is growing, and so is its audience.
Our goal is to provide proper resources, adequate resources for students as they're doing research projects or need additional resources for anything. Also, just to provide an opportunity for leisure reading.
The library has many options from printing your papers to checking out books, but people just don't use them enough. Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Kyle Herjo.
Thanks, Kyle.
Are you any good at math?
No, math is my enemy.
Luke, go educate us with your math skills.
This month's going to suck. It's Math Education Month. Let's go around and get the whole picture of what this month's going to be like.
Math teacher Jerry Osteen is taking his celebrations for Math Month very seriously.
I'm going to celebrate National Math Education Month by doing as little math as possible because that's what I do in class, and I'm wore out with math by the time I get home, so probably not doing much math at the house. Thanks.
Mr. Sanchez is excited to give his students more work.
National Math Month sounds really cool. I didn't even know it was a thing until just now, so I guess I'll celebrate it by giving all of my classes the hardest math problems ever.
Student Joel Ulahanen is excited to finally get some stuff done for math this month.
How are you celebrating Math Education Month?
I plan on actually doing my homework today, and I plan on actually paying attention in class, and I also plan on playing a lot of chess and.
Wow, what a boring month. Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Luke Johnson.
Thanks, Luke.
Hey, have you heard about our chess grandmaster?
Yeah, I've heard Joel is a god at chess.
Bryson, go checkmate that boy.
Do you suck at chess? Well, I have a tutor for you. His name is Joel Ulahanen.
Do I have to say something?
If you need help with chess, Joel Ulahanen is here to give you his 5 masterful steps to succeed.
Step number 1, set up the board. If you can't set up the board, I can't help you. Step number 2, use psychological warfare. Usually, I like to kick them under the table, or at least slap them whenever they're going to the bathroom. Step number 3, use all your pieces, including your king. This way, you can checkmate the king easier. e4, e5, knight f6, knight c3, bishop c5, bishop c4, knight f6, knight c3, rook d7, rook a5, king to d2, king d7, knight b5, knight c6, and lastly a6, and you got the perfect checkmate. The last step to being a great chess player is just to have lots and lots of experience. Me, I have about a century's worth of experience. In the Saudi Arabian Chess Club, in total, we have about 1 million years worth of chess experience, dating back to Adam and Eve.
Call today to get Joel's Authentic Chess Kit, which comes with a new easy step guide to play chess. This is at only 4 payments of $99.99. Call 405-341-2265.
Thanks, Bryson. Have you been keeping track of your assignments? Nope. Have you heard how good Braden Grande is at turning in his assignments? Yeah, I've heard that he turned in 11 missing assignments last night alone and still has 5 more to go. Braden, tell us more.
With the end of the year getting closer and closer, many students are trying to fill in all zeros they have in the homework category.
Jerry Osteen, a math teacher on his 6th year here at OCS, encourages students to stay on top of it and not fall behind.
I would say that you'd be a good resource for that. Probably have some good answers because you've recently turned over a new leaf and are now a new student. I congratulate you on that, and other than that, just don't get behind.
I, Braden Grande, just so happen to be an expert on not turning work in. I would say the 2 main reasons students don't decide to turn in work is, 1, the amount of time it will take. Usually when I think if an assignment will take me more or less than about 2 or 3 minutes to complete, I'm just not going to do it. Or if the value of the work is so little, it is practically worthless in the long run of things.
Legend Chad Enlow urges students to use class time wisely, and if you do fall behind, to make a game plan.
To help prevent it, I think you really got to use your time in class wisely. Teachers are usually pretty good about giving you time in class to get on work, and so getting stuff done while in class or here at school is your best bet to prevent it. And then if you do get behind, you just have to kind of make a plan and start knocking a little bit out at a time, and just don't look at it all overall. Just pick one class at a time and start knocking it out.
With the end of the year getting closer and closer, that's all the more reason for students to start turning in their late grades.
Students and teachers agree that falling behind is always harder than just staying up to date, but if you do fall behind, making a plan and working hard is the best way to get out of that slump. For OCS Saints Weekly, I'm Braden Grande.
Thanks, Braden. Yo, you doing good over there?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just a little stressed out.
I think Jake or Mason could help you out with that.
Stress is a real thing in high school. Let's see how people deal with it. Hey, Landon. How do you deal with stress?
I normally go outside and get some fresh air, and sometimes I watch old B-roll clips of Coach Enlow.
That's cool and all, but like, I really don't care at all.
William, how do you deal with stress? I just listen to music. I don't know.
That's cool.
I talked to my Deer Creek friend Matthew Johnson.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he helps me out a lot with that.
Man, that's really cool. I wish I cared.
I have a long morning routine. If I get up, take 5 minutes and just stand and not move, just look around. Then I try to read a little bit. Then I'll go get some coffee. And then I'll start to actually get ready.
Play video games.
Nobody asked.
Thank you.
I deal with stress by taking nice, long, deep breaths in and out and being grateful for what I have.
Man, that's really cool. Thank you.
Play Fortnite. I deal with stress a lot. It's pretty nice. I just deal with it.
Sounds good. Man, that's unfortunate that people deal with stress. Couldn't be me. But luckily, we just don't care. Reporting for SaintsWeekly, this is Jake Bingaman.
Thanks, Tyler. I heard that track athletes have to eat healthy to run a good race. I wonder if they have to eat a lot of celery. Where did that come from? What? I heard it's National Fresh Celery Month. Joel, educate us on the green, crunchy vegetable that tastes like nothing.
It's National Celery Month. Some people love celery and some people hate it. Let's see what OCS thinks. Luke Johnson, who prides himself in health, hates celery.
Celery is horrible. It's disgusting. I don't think it should have ever been made. I don't know why it's served with wings.
Bryson Holbrook, who usually loves vegetables, hates celery.
Celery is about the worst thing ever created. I hate this so much, and I just physically can't eat it, but I'm gonna try anyway. Oh no. It's like if Satan tried to give me a kiss with this thing.
Preston, who has eaten all types of vegetables, has never tried a celery.
Celery's kind of irrelevant. I don't think I've ever tried it. I'll try right now. That was terrible. No.
I guess celery can be considered the most hated vegetable in OCS. OCS really hates celery, and I don't blame them. Reporting for SaintsWeekly, I'm Joel Ulahanen.
The school year is almost over, which means spring sports are coming to an end. Let's run and see how track is doing.
Track season seems to be starting off great for everyone, including freshman Cooper Ivy.
Yeah, track is going great. We're competing to the best of our ability, and we're really putting our hearts out and doing well.
Track enthusiast Jagger J has been waiting for track season all school year.
Track season is really fun. Our season's going well, and I run the 401, and it's really fun.
Another freshman, Henry Fields, also enjoys running track.
Track is great. I love track. It's fun to run in circles. Yeah, it's pretty great.
2023 track season seems to be a success. Reporting for SaintsWeekly, I'm Tyler Smith.